Welcome to this week's water consultation. We are going to focus on governance and management of water resources for sustainable development. The proper governance and management of water resources is very important for growth and for poverty reduction. Water is essential for food production, for energy, for industry and other income-generating purposes. We also need to discuss risks such as floods and droughts, and also how water is important for sustaining livelihoods which the poor people depend on.
Soil and water conservation in general, the natural resource management is, there is no alternative to it. People should be convinced so that they really understand they will benefit from it.
Governing and managing water resources has to be done at several levels. At the larger regional level sometimes, at the national level, and obviously down to the local level. Feeding a world of 8 billion people will require that we get this right.
The water sector project mostly that I know have been focusing on large-scale schemes. The entire philosophy is that the benefit will trickle down to the farmers who actually are on those lands as tenants or as workers. And my view is trickle-down philosophy doesn't work always.
The pressure on water resources is increasing in many parts of the world. And there's a need to balance between the allocation of water resources for different purposes, also between upstream and downstream, between the use of surface water and groundwater. This to avoid conflict and also to ensure that the benefits reach all the stakeholders.
If you are going to use groundwater, extraction is not only development. You have also to think it, to recharge it, yeah? If there is no good governance, if there is no stability, all these things, then we'll try only to extract, you see, not to develop it. So as a result of it, it doesn't last too long, yeah?
Insufficient access to water resources is often not just a case of physical water scarcity. It's also an effect of ineffective and fragmented institutions and management systems.
Agriculture is using over 90% of the water resource, and without a common vision by the two ministries and support from all other ministries and from the local communities, the future of Yemen is bleak.
Capacity constraints is a common problem in many countries. There's a lack of capacity both at the individual level, at the institutional level, as well as at the enabling environment level.
We need to improve this capacity if we have to sustainably manage the Nile Basin water resources. We start by having networks within our region where we get a number of people coming together to contribute ideas, experiences and capacities to deliver capacity to the members, or what we would call end users.
To address the water challenges, we need to work across sectors, and we need to build partnerships with many kinds of stakeholders.
The private sector does have certain skills and certain tools and certain knowledge which we feel that Cabinet can also draw from.
I invite you to take an active part in the consultation. Make your voice heard and share your experiences.